Tony Parente, only after a few months as Chief Operating Officer you have been nominated President of KIRCHHOFF Van Raab. Obviously, you did something very well.
Well, I don't know to say I did a few things very well. I think we just pointed out some needs of the company, started working on them, and it was kind of a surprise for me to be appointed president. There's plenty of opportunities that I saw, and Wolfgang and Peter and myself were discussing the opportunities, and we chose to go forward with the position, and I'm very excited and pleased to try to help the company.
Congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
What is your overall impression after the first month?
The company, and really the reason why I came was when I met Peter, Arndt, and Wolfgang, and how family-oriented they were, and how they treat their employees, and how they work with their people. It makes you feel like you're part of a family. There's not really any finger-pointing or blaming going on. It's more resolution to the problem and how we resolve it together. So I don't think you can feel any better about a company when somebody treats you that way, because you are part of the family. And that's really what brought me here.
Where do we have to improve?
We have to improve our communication to each other and our employees. What I find is sometimes from department to department, we don't work as well as we should. And we have to really put our issues on the table, face them, face the reality of the problem. And if we do that, then there's nothing we can't overcome.
What will you change in the next month?
The one thing I always say is the thing we have to have is people want authority, but with authority comes accountability. We have to realize that if somebody's in a position of authority, they have to be accountable for what they do and the people around them. So I think the change will come with the essence of giving the people the authority, but also holding them accountable to the employees and the company to give us the desired results we're looking for. It's a difficult task, but it's something that not everyone is comfortable with when you really put accountability on the table.
What do you expect from our employees, and what can you promise them?
Well, from our employees, I want them to be honest. I want them to bring the issues forward. I want them to work as a team. I think that we have a very nice program in HR that we could help these people develop into the future. We were going over some of our strategies today, and I really believe that our HR department can make us the employer of choice. So for the hard work, we can give them a good solid foundation of growth and a position to grow forward. And everybody I believe most people want to grow in their careers, so we can give them growth, and then they can be happier working for us, therefore being the employer of choice.
What did you expect from the cooperation with KIRCHHOFF Automotive?
There's no question. Our shareholders, our people, our employees as a team is very important. And frankly, the shareholders, the owners of the company are supporting us in every endeavor we're looking at, and they're giving our teams everything we need to be successful. So KIRCHHOFF is obviously a huge part of Van Raab, obviously majority owner at this point, and you know, the one banner will carry forward under KIRCHHOFF. So yes, it's very important that the cooperation continues.
Being one company, how important is it for the culture of the company that we are a family-owned company, have on both sides, Van Schaik and KIRCHHOFF?
I can tell you I've had experience joining companies together, and it's very important to carry the same banner, the same flag. Everybody should feel the same way about the employer they work for. There can't really be two sides. So it's important that the KIRCHHOFF name is brought forward and it becomes jointly one company. I really believe that it gives you one culture and a family-owned culture. Even Peter, it was a great family-owned company as well. So no, I don't want anybody to feel the wrong way. But when the merger happened, the acquisition happened, now we have to go forward under one banner, one flag, one team, right, together. So,
looking on the development of technology in the next year, on which technology we have to focus?
Well, everything is going lightweighting, okay? So there's a lot of talk about plastics, there's a lot of talk about die cast, there's a lot of talk about carbon fiber. And I think what you're going to see is hybrid solutions to problems. So as we keep developing, we're going to keep looking at different alternatives, and the engineering teams are looking at alternatives for us then, to bring into our factories into the future, because it's not going to be just stamp and ship or just weld and ship. It's going to be a combination of different components that's going to lead us into the future.
Which technology you will see in the next year in our plants in North America?
Yeah, I think the question there is really going to be yet to be determined, because I think it's going to be a combination of how to join dissimilar metals, and depending on whether that's aluminum, magnesium, plastic, if we're going to be riveting or different kind of welding. As we develop new products, it's going to be something to the effect of joining dissimilar metals or dissimilar products. So I think that is yet to be determined, but I think we're going to see something shortly in the future. I know with our agendas what we're working towards in that area, and I think it's going to be something very quickly will be opened up to everybody. So I just don't think we're ready to disclose what that will be at this point.
If you look into the future, where do you see Van Rob in the next 5 years?
Well, in 5 years, I think our goal with our combined growth with KIRCHHOFF, really to be a global supplier that everybody recognizes. I think we can be twice our size. We can develop new developments in North America that we are currently doing in Europe. It would be easy to implement and bring the talent that we have in Europe to North America to help us grow. I think that we can be in a lot of different areas that we're not in today, but I think really we should be focused on trying to be twice as big as we are today in North America.
Okay, thank you very much.